Hi there, my name is Mila Beckett and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And I am a pretty darn irritated Rabbi today as I've recorded. I really am. I'm really peeved off and I've only got myself to blame. It's all my fault. My emails came in and I just happened to glance at one from Twitter. Why does Twitter send us emails reminding us that Twitter exists? We know you exist. Twitter, you're an all-pervasive part of the human race right now. And I would really, I recommend everybody get off his Twitter as much as you can because it's not a healthy place. But anyway, it sent me a recommendation of highlights of things that have been going on Twitter, and it sent me to Nicholas Briggs's Twitter feed. Never a good idea to go to Nicholas Briggs's Twitter feed because he does have, I think, kind of a bonkers political views that he's extremely passionate about. And I think bonkers. Bonkers is the right word. But you know what? Look, everybody's allowed their own political views. You know, I'm so not into cancel culture. Yeah, you know me. I hate cancel culture. But I am. Yeah, this has led me to a point because I really am so upset about it. I'm going to recommend. I'm going to do something, and I recommend you all do it. So really, I would love you to share this video because I would like as many people to do this as possible. Because I really think we need to start sending a message to our creatives that, you know, you can think whatever you can say, whatever you say, but we as an audience have the ability to support you financially or not support you. And there's one project which I want to remove my financial support for because of this, specifically because of this, and I'm going to explain it. But before I get in there, can you hit the subscribe button? Interesting little segue. Can you hit the subscribe and help a rabbi out today? That'd be fantastic. That'd be great. And you know, to show you my appreciation, I'm genuinely appreciative that that anybody subscribed. I really am. So go to the video notes. There is a download link for an old fan-made Doctor Who radio play, which is fan-freaking-tastic by a group called Audio Visuals, and it stars the eponymous Nicholas Briggs as a doctor. So there you go. You know, listen, to be in fandom in any way, you must separate the art from the artist, which generally speaking I do. But so there you have a Nicholas Big play that you can download from the video notes in a video that's lambasting Nicholas Briggs. So there you go. That's a little bit of a meta irony. Also, you can win. Where is it? You can win Breaking Bad Season 2 giveaways this Sunday when I'm on the TARDIS Zone. The 29th. All you need to do to win, subscribe to the channel and leave the hashtag I am the one who knocks. I am the one who knocks. And as I said, we'll give away on Sunday. I should have given away early this week, but I forgot. So I'm doing it this Sunday. Fine. So what happened that incensed me? I will show you what happened that incensed me. Go to his of course, it's to do with the Trumpster. Obviously, now again, I don't mind what your political views are at all, and that everybody has a right for their political views. What I think though is in the times we're in right now, like this massive global pandemic, that we shouldn't be unnecessarily divisive, which means that if you don't like the president, which is fine, which is your right, make sure you actually have an actual reason to voice your dislike for him, rather than just spewing hatred, which is what I think Briggs did here. So, so before I get into it, this is what I'm doing as soon as I've posted this video. It's to do with this, the Human Frontier. This is Nicholas Briggs's upcoming original radio drama. It's coming out in May. Now, you know, when Big Finish announced they're doing originals, I think they've done a fantastic job. I really do. And they produce really, really great entertainment. So I bought as many of them as I could justify buying them. Some of them were good, less so others. But some were very. You know what one was really good? It's called what was it called again? The one with Eve Miles, the ghost story with Eve Miles. That was really good. That was I think the best one today. So yeah, so I was it the Frost? I can't remember, but it was very good. So I pre-ordered this and I paid for it. I pre-ordered it because again, you know, they've done lots of fantastic entertainment, and I'd like to support them. I would like to give my support for people who have done good, people who have done good work. So firstly, when I saw the cover came out, I was like, oh, another one, because I look, if I saw the cover, I might not have pre-ordered it because I'm just kind of sick of female-led science fiction dramas. I'm just because that's all we freaking get now, and they're almost all really, really bad. Doctor Who season 11, 12, terrible. Star Trek Discovery, yeah, unwatchable bad. Star Wars, yeah, everything is female-led drama, and I'm just bored of it. I'm just bored. So if I just saw that, I'm like, ugh, okay, fine. But I wouldn't cancel over that. But I am going to see if I can cancel my pre-order and get a refund. Why? So what is Brigg's crimes? Okay, so firstly, it's this. He always says Trump, Trump, Trump stuff in there. So, but this is the one that really enraged me. He says about this video. We've always known he's not connected to reality. He's not connected to your reality, but this crisis is really making it clear. Nick, I think the one who's not connected to reality is you on this one, and I think you really made it clear. And something you're making clear is your utter hatred, not your hatred of religion, your hatred of Donald Trump, your hatred of religion, your hatred of anybody who practices religion, which includes a lot of people. That's the bit that I really have a problem with, and your hatred of capitalism, your undying love of socialism, even though you are, you do operate, in a very capitalistic way to produce things you love. Capitalism is why you've got to do your version of The Prisoner. Capitalism is why you've got to do so many things that you've enjoyed doing. Not because of socialism. So I'm sorry. I know you really like it. I know you really like socialism. But if we had a socialist system, firstly, if we lived in a socialist system, then we'll be eating dogs out of dumpsters while everything burns. Because that's how every freaking socialist country becomes in like 20 minutes. Hello, have you seen Venezuela? That is like, with Cuba. Every one of these countries look freaking awful to me. They look like awful war zones. But okay, I understand that you're really into it for some reason. I don't really understand why. Actually, I have a clue why. I don't really understand why. But okay, so what was it that he thought he had to comment on that showed Trump's real? What was it again? We've always known he's not connected to reality, but this crisis is really making it clear. So let's look at this video that Briggs is commenting on. Turn the sound up so we can hear it. And let's hear the terrible thing that he said that that necessitated Briggs to really show his disdain for so much of his audience.
For the citizens of our country.
During our town hall today, you threw out a date where you think America can be working again, and that's Easter Sunday. That's 19 days from now. How did you come up with that day?
Well, it's 19 days, but add another 7 because we've been doing this now for 7. So that's from the time we heard about it.
7 and 9.
From the time so from the time we close it up. So you could add 7 to 9. Look, Easter's a very special day for me. And I see it sort of in that timeline that I'm thinking about. And I say, wouldn't it be great to have all of the churches full? The churches aren't allowed essentially to have much of a congregation there. And most of them I watched on Sunday online. And he was terrific, by the way. But online is never going to be like being there. So I think Easter Sunday, and you'll have packed churches all over our country. I think it would be a beautiful time. And it's just about the timeline that I think is right. It gives us more chance to work on what we're doing. And I'm not sure that's going to be the day, but I would love to aim it right at Easter.
So, I just find that an incredibly normative thing to say. I don't see that being a problem at all. Yeah, okay, it's optimistic. I really hope that's the case. And I do. Yeah, but I do think it'll be beautiful if the churches could be full again. I'm Jewish, so I don't go to church. I go to synagogue. Okay? We have services in synagogue 3 times a day. It's a central part of religious life to have to congregate together and to connect to one's perception of one's deity, and it's something that's strengthening, and it's something is what if you're not religious, it really is something that's kind of a wonderful aspect of being religious. And again, I'm not saying go and be religious because of that. I'm just saying that's a very, very nice habit. And conversely, having that taken away from you is incredibly painful. For somebody of faith, it's incredibly painful to not be able to go to your traditional services. So, and it really is. It's a massive hole in my life. In fact, so much so that again, I live in Israel in a religious community, and we the latest restrictions is we can only go 100 meters from our house. So we do congregate together with 2 meters distance between each other. So we can have like prayer services a couple of times a day. That's how like centrally important it is. But like not being able to go to my synagogue, and I imagine for Christians as well, not being able to go to churches is incredibly painful. You know who's really loving that Christians can't go to church right now? You know who's really loving that Jews can't go to synagogues now? Nicholas Brigg. Nicholas Briggs is loving it because he freaking hates religion. He hates anything about religion. And you know what? That's his freaking right. That is his right, and that's fine. But like, to revel to revel in the pain that other people are going through because of the global situation we're in, to revel in, and to rail against the idea that pain may come to an end is freaking disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, yes, I understand. You very, very much believe in all these things. And again, it's your right to believe them. It's my right to decide whether or not to financially support you or not. And I think that, and you know, the disdain that he's showing for so many Christians, for so many Jews, for so many Muslims, the disdain and the hatred, and it's pure hatred. The hatred he's showing is disgusting. It's utterly disgusting. So I am not somebody who's into cancel culture. I think cancel culture is terrible. I think cancel culture is one of the worst things that has happened to our society. So I'm not into it. And I say, no, you know, listen, he should be able to work. He should be able to make a good living. I am a patron of much of his work. It's much easier to say I'm not going to cancel him completely because he does many things that I have to freaking listen to. Like, I'm not going to quit Daleks because he happens to be like, you know, have a bonkers outlook. But what I am going to do is remove my financial support for something I know that is precious and dear for him, to demonstrate how offended I am. You know, for once, you know, at this time, maybe you could have just kept your damn mouth shut and, like, maybe maintained a bit of unity. But no, you just want to you just want to get that dopamine rush from everybody going, oh, very good, yes, let's all dump on Trump, which I'm sick of it. I'm just freaking sick of it. Like, for crying out loud. Listen, I don't think the guy is the savior of the universe. I don't think he's the most wonderful, pious person, you know, ever to walk the face of the earth. I do think that the economy we had up until this has been the best one I've lived in my entire life. I do think that, you know, that he, generally speaking, all the complaints against him have been, you know, mostly nonsense, including the latest ones. They're calling this thing by the name of where it came from. People are like, oh, what a racist! Are you out your stupid freaking mind? That's how you name diseases. You know, MERS, the Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome. That is it. You name a disease, or you name viruses from where they come from. And you know, he was also naming the place where it came from, because the place where it came from was spinning things that they didn't create this mess. Yes, they did. And they were blaming America for creating it. No, that's why he named it. And damn it, he was right. You know, you can't just say, I'm going to say up if this guy says down in every freaking situation. And it makes you into a moron. And again, it's like, I'm just not putting up with him. I'm single. So again, let's look. I want you to look at this thing. Yeah. Human Frontier, I am cancelling my pre-order because I'm freaking sick of it. I hope you do the same. My name is Sheila Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have yourself a fantastic day.